Are you ready for some good news? Joy is good medicine, literally. Today's text is from Proverbs chapter 17. He who sires a fool gets himself sorrow, and the father of a fool has no joy. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. The wicked accepts a bribe in secret, but to pervert the ways of justice. The discerning sets his face towards wisdom, but the eyes of a fool are on the ends of the earth. A foolish son is a grief to his father and bitterness to her who bore him. You know, it wasn't until a Hungarian doctor in 1847 discovered a correlation between obstetricians washing their hands and decreased mortality rate of women in childbirth. It wasn't until then that the medical profession even began urging doctors to clean their hands before doing procedures. Interestingly, only one ancient ethnicity regularly washed their hands before eating or after touching a diseased person. The Hebrew people had been given instructions from God to wash their hands. Well, today, scientists are embarking on an unprecedented field of study that may, in the end, prove as important as the now common sense emphasis on hand washing. The new medical studies may become as important as the Surgeon General's warning about tobacco use or the modern awareness that diet and exercise contribute to longevity. The new field of study is about the simplest of matters, joy. As it turns out, Proverbs 17:22 is true, literally. A joyful heart is like good medicine. For example, one fascinating study revealed that a positive attitude makes people less likely to contract the common cold. Researchers assessed participants regarding their emotional state, positive or negative, and then they sprayed the common cold virus into their noses. Ugh. The happier, more positive people were significantly less likely to get a cold. But there's more at stake than a common cold. It seems our lives might depend upon how happy we are. A 2011 study demonstrated that unhappy older adults were twice as likely to die within 5 years compared to their happier peers. Similarly, a massive Norwegian study spanning 15 years showed that women who scored high on a sense of humor had a 48% less risk of death from all causes and 73% less risk of death from infection. The good news of God's love for us in Christ awakens joy inside the heart of the believer. And that joy is good medicine. And that's the gospel. Well, that's today's daily devotional, and you can get more like it by clicking right here, or better yet, subscribe and get all of them. And I hope you have a joy-filled day.